write the vision, make it plain. That's what, people, that's what the Bible, okay, I think that's in the Bible, but, like they say it at church, like write the vision and make it plain. What's up, gang? Welcome back to my channel. I miss you girls. If you're new here, welcome, love. Thank you so much for clicking this video. Today we're doing things a little bit different. It's been on me kind of heavy to do a different type of content. Usually I'm doing like vlogs and moving around, but today I wanted to do like a sit down video, just a personalized face-to-face sit down video to you guys of how to get back on track, like in all type of areas in your life. And I just sat down and wrote some things, like heart to heart things that I feel like can get you back on track. And I didn't want to come up here because I'm in the process of getting myself back on track. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I don't want to come up here and be like, oh, you guys do this and this, and it's like I'm not even like I didn't want to come here and like be a scam on my channel, like be a fraud, but I was like, no, this is a good time to post this considering where I'm at, because like the steps that I wrote down that I'm gonna give you guys is what I've done at one point when I did get back off track, and what I'm doing at the moment to get back on track. So I'm not, I'm still reinventing myself and like working on myself. So these are very great tips, and it's coming from a place of love, to get back on track, yeah. And these are in no type of order. These are just what I've written down, what came to my mind. But all of these are very, very important. So the first step is to write down your goals. Journal and write down your goals. So when I say write down your goals, I mean, when they say write the vision and make it plain, writing down your goals are so important because like you can see it, you can always go back to it. It's like written down, it's not just in your mind. Don't get me wrong, like the power of the mind is not a joke, but it's very important on top of that to also write it down, to see your goals, to always remember your goals, to go back to that journal and just like, okay, this is what I'm working towards. This is very important to me. Just something about writing down your goals with pen and paper, it just adds a level of like you taking your goals serious. It helps you clarify what you want. It helps you organize your goals and what you actually want, because you're taking the step of writing it down. And once your goals are clarified, you're able to achieve them faster, attain them faster, and you're able to see it come to pass. The goals that I wrote down are the goals that I was very serious about, and goals that were long-term goals, important goals, with my career, with my finances, with my health, things that my relationship with God, my friendships, relationship with family, like any of those goals, important goals to me. Once I wrote it down, I'm able to, those goals are clear to me. I can like clarify the goals that my important goals, and once my goals are clarified, organized, written down, I'm able to achieve them. I don't know, like I'm able to achieve those goals more than the goals are just sitting in my head, running around in my mind. And you know what I mean? Once you've written down that goal, that would be the first step into achieving that goal. Write the vision, make it plain. That's what, people, that's what the Bible, okay, I think that's in the Bible, but like they say it at church, like write the vision and make it plain. Let me look it up. My pastor be saying that all the time, write the vision and make it plain. Oh, yep, that's in the Bible. So write the vision, make it plain. I'm going to tell y'all the meaning. Write the vision, make it plain means God can give us a vision, a goal, or a revalidation that will advance his kingdom in our personal walk with him. And we can write that vision down, making it plain so that those who read it can run. So basically, those impossible goals that you think are impossible, they will be possible once you write the vision and make it plain. There you go. Okay, and that's why I love like journaling. I have like a whiteboard here. I write my goals down. I write it on my notebook, my notepad. To be honest, when I first started to take myself serious, which is when I first started my business first started, you know, learning about my business, that's when I started writing down my goals. I started writing down my weekly goals, my weekly to-do list. That's when my life changed. I'm not even lying to you. I got my first credit card. I started going to the library and started researching how to legalize my business at that time. My business is legalized, and I was able to see it come to pass at this time. It's 2023 now, but last year, that's when I started. It's just not clicking to me. That's when I started writing down my goals, and my life changed, and I did it every single week. And slowly but surely things started to turn around, and I had to put in the work, and I was isolated, and I was by myself, and I was kind of confused as to what's going on. But you know, at the end, I'm realizing I was in a transformation in real life. But yes, writing down your goals. The next step is not going out, staying inside, and staying to yourself. Like just studying, staying inside, and working on and perfecting your craft. This one, I completely 10,000% agree with it, because when you're working on, you know, getting back on track and working towards elevating yourself, you're gonna have to like not be accessible, not be easily accessible. You're gonna have to cut out going out. And I kind of like recently, I've been like going out a lot, partying a lot, and like I'm like, if I really take, you know, if I want myself to be taken seriously and actually reach these goals, then I'm gonna have to cut out, you know, those distractions, cut out partying, cut out being around people. I'm gonna have to stay my behind in the house, like stay my behind in my apartment, and really like put in the work in my apartment, on my business, on my craft, on my creativity, on my goals, on my passion, on my spark. I'm really gonna have to stay in and lock in pretty much. So that means I have to put in studying, reading books, you know, reading my word, aka my Bible, and just working on my craft. There's so many ways you can do that in the house, and I'm telling you, outside is not going anywhere. It's not gonna die down. It's not COVID no more. So like everyone is outside, and there's so many things. They party for everything. Like every single holiday, there's a new holiday. Like outside is not going anywhere. And I feel like the less accessible you are, the less like access you have to like people outside, the more like value you hold. That's just my personal opinion. But as far as like getting back on track, staying down until you reach a goal is very, very important, because like how are you gonna perfect your craft? How are you gonna put in the study time? How are you gonna, you know, learn skills? How are you gonna like learn how to be consistent and get better in due time if every other weekend you outside or you're going out? Like you need that alone time. You need that time to recharge. You need that time to reconnect. You need that time sometimes to produce. You need that time to lock in, really lock in and focus on your time. You need that quiet time, because that quiet time is so valuable. Sorry y'all, I had to do a little outfit change. So the next one, to how to go ahead and get your life back on track, to be putting your money towards your debt or your finances. Now I know it does depend on like your circumstance, because some people live on their own, so they're like the head of their household. Some people still live with their people, their family, but this applies to everyone, because you know what type of bills you have, so you know what goes to what's ever left over, you know how to work with it. So putting your money towards your debt, your finances, or like your investment, you know, investing is so important, because first you need to organize your finances. So you need to track down like this is going towards this will be going towards that, and this is what I will have left over. So take out all the junk, like all the subscriptions, everything that really does, you know, serve you no good. After that, whatever you have left over, that's what you'll be working towards, you know, towards your debt, your credit card bills, anything you have on Afterpay. You know, we love Afterpay. Anything you have on Afterpay, And those investments, like courses, I'm all for courses. Like I have purchased so many courses, like courses how to create content, how to make any type of recipes, formula, skincare, anything that will upgrade or make things easier for me. I will buy a course in a quick fast, or if I can't afford it, I'll keep my eye on it and then put money aside for that course. So that's another way, like putting my money towards investments or courses or my debt. One thing that really helped me when I was going to level up, I wrote down every single one of my finances. I organized it all. I wrote everything down to a T. Like nothing was left out of this list. Everything down to a T. Even if it was 99 cents a month, I wrote that down. So I wrote all of my finances down and I'm like, okay, this is what I need. After that, I'm gonna have this. Then I can put that with that. That will really allow you, once you really magnify and look at your finances and organize them, that will really, like, you will really understand your money, where it's going. Like, okay, this is going this, I'm gonna have this leftover, so I need to cut that out so I can maybe add a little bit more to my leftover. Like, it's very important to write down all your finances and organize it so you can know where your money's going, so you can track your money. Once you're able to track your money, then you're able to put it towards the debt, put it towards the investment, such as the courses, such as your credit card bill. You know, if you're behind on a bill, there's so many, you know, bills don't stop, so there's always a bill that needs to be paid. And it's very important to just organize and be very smart with your money. I've done this before, and it's very important, y'all. It's very important. You know, one point when I was like, where's my money going, I sat down and I wrote everything down. I'm like, aha, I had like an aha moment. Like, girl, that's where it's going. You know what I mean? But this step is very important. And when I did this, that kind of helped me. Like, if you want to open up a business account, if you want to buy a car, if, you know, plus there's God. Like, you know, sometimes I'll be like, sometimes I do something, I'm like, that was only by the faith of God that I did that. But you know, sometimes you do have to be realistic, also by the faith of God, but you have to be realistic and you have to be very smart and you have to be strategic in your money. Like you have to. So yes, putting your money towards debt and towards goals and investments, organizing your finances. So the next step in getting back on track is eating right. I know it's like so cliche, like eat right, but this is very important, because if you eat right, you're able to wake up on time, you're able to be more energized, more rejuvenated, more fresh, and just like feel whole. Like you're not like feeling funky and dragging yourself and drained. This is very important. So I recommend drinking water, I recommend juicing, I recommend, you know, cutting out sugar as much as you can, eating out unhealthy, like donuts, McDonald's, French fries, burgers. I'm working on this as well. I mainly cook, but when I eat out, but just like eating healthy, cut out alcohol, not too much on the alcohol, not too much on the caffeine. So this is very important. Just adding greens to your diet, juicing, water, vegetables, fruits and vegetables. So the next step getting back on track is leaving toxic people or leaving people that no longer serve you any good. So this one is very important because love yourself first, because you're gonna have to spend the rest of your life with you. This is so important. Like I feel like all these goals play into, all these points that I'm bringing up plays into like one factor. Like each is very important. But just like if you have the wrong people around you, but you have a good mind, a good heart, and good intentions, but you have other people around you that doesn't really do any good. You need people around you that has a good intentions, and a good mind, and a good pathway that they're walking on. So this is very important. This plays into a fact of love yourself, because there's certain things that I don't put up with at all. Like that's unacceptable for me, because I love myself, because I know I'm worth more than this. Like sometimes you be worth it. Like you be like, sometimes you are too good for certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not to say like you bougie and you looking down on other people, but sometimes you have to like, okay, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. I'm not going with him. I'm not looking back. I'm not going back to him. I'm too good. You have to do that for your sanity, for your mental health. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. This is very important to just watch who you're around. I would say pray around, you know, the people that you have in your, pray about the people you have in your corner. You know, pray that it's all love and good intentions and it's genuine people that really care about you. This goes for relationships, friendships, boys, you know, that you like, or vice versa. Family, this is very, very important because energy is important. You know, people opinions, you know, like, just energy is important, and there's always a time and a place, and you don't want to be somewhere in the wrong time and the wrong place just because out of the strength of who you're connected to. So yeah.